Hey, it's Ben Feynman. Welcome to your December 2022 Oahu real estate market update. Now, everyone's always asking what's going on in the real estate market, especially because it's shifting right now. So I'm going to tell you from my perspective of what I'm noticing. For my listings, as long as they're priced right, it's taking a little longer to go into escrow, but eventually the right buyer comes along and it goes into escrow. It's not flying off the shelves like it was during the pandemic. Average days on market right now are about 18 days for single family homes and for condos. So you can expect your property to sit on the market for at least 3 weeks or so until you get an accepted offer, which is much more normalized, and it's totally fine with me. In terms of buyers, before, I would say maybe a month ago, they were looking at interest rates maybe 6 to 7%. Right now, it actually dipped back down just a little bit, around 5 to 6%. This is great for buyers. And so, I always hear from so many people that there's going to be a crash and I'm going to wait for this crash, or I'm going to wait until interest rates go back down. And in my opinion, right now might be one of the best times to buy in a very long time, because you have decreased buyer competition. You can submit offers. You can actually lowball, which we haven't been able to do in a very long time. But we can lowball, we can ask for credits and repairs, we can do our due diligence. There's so many ways to get the price down right now. And by getting that price down, you can get a really good deal. And instead of waiting for the interest rates to come back down, why not buy something now, get a good deal on the property that you actually want, and then if interest rates go back down, then you just refinance in the future. I don't understand why people keep saying, I'm gonna wait until interest rates come back down. Well, just buy now and you can refinance later if the interest rates come down. The level of appreciation we have experienced in the last 2 years are not going to equate to any sort of downturn we're gonna see in the future, okay? 2020 and 2021, the market skyrocketed. Single family homes, 25% each year. Are we going to see that same level of crash in 1 year? Probably not. I'm not saying prices aren't going to come down. They very well could, but they're not going to come down as much as it just went up. Also, thank you to everyone who came out to the Modern Luxury Magazine Modern Man event at Sky Waikiki. I was grateful to be featured in that magazine along with several friends of mine, and it was just a really good experience and great to hang out with everyone as always. Also, the latest restaurant / bar just opened downtown called The Lay Stand. I'm a little part of it, but my friend Ryan Suji knocked it out of the park. Jake Johnson built the whole thing up. This place is amazing. It's got great drinks, good food, and so it's going to be Hawaii's newest hotspot. Make your reservation today. It won't disappoint, and I think there's a lot of exciting things to come downtown, and hopefully we can spruce the place up a little bit. Other than that, we're going to have last call on Aliyah and Kaka'ako. Friends and Family is coming to a close within the next week or two. And so if you haven't had your own private presentation with me for this project, contact me right away, because I can get you in, I can show you what's going to happen there, and prices look really, really good. I think it's going to be a home run. There's so many amenities. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful condo. So contact me for more information. After this Friends and Family release, it's going to go out to the public with a 1-year owner-occupant release. After 30 days, whatever's left over will go out to investors. And so in order to skip the line, just contact me. I'll get you a unit today. There's a few left. There's been so much demand, but I'm sure I can find something that you're looking for over there. All right, so other than that, I just want to go over some of the numbers from last month in November and see what's going on in the market. So like I said, everyone is anticipating this major crash that's supposed to happen. A lot of it has been happening on the mainland already, but I want to stress that Hawaii is a different market. We have different demand, we have different weather, we have different supply, and so we're not going to follow what's going on in the mainland. Hawaii, guess what happened with single family homes? Actually up 9.5% versus last year. So the opposite happens. If you are waiting for a crash, well, in just 1 year, single family homes went up another 9.5%. So, like I said again and again, if you're looking to own a property and you're going to own it for a while, get in now, because the longer you wait, the further away it's going to get from you. Even if the market were to go back down, it's not going to go back down as much as it just went back up. So just look for the right property. You know, it's going to sting a little bit because interest rates are higher and you're still paying higher prices, but you're going to be much more happier owning and building equity versus renting or living somewhere that you don't want to live. For condominiums, the story was a little different this past month. Actually, pricing went down about 4%, so down to $480,000. Could be because there's a lot more supply to choose from when it comes to condominiums. Closed sales down across the board, down 48% for single family homes, down 43% for condominiums. Why is this the case? It's because sellers are looking at comps back when the interest rates were 3% versus now it's twice as much. And so the seller can't expect to make as much because buyer affordability on the same hand, buyers for that same property, it's going to cost a lot more monthly. And so there's a bigger gap in the middle and it takes a little bit longer to reach a meeting of the minds, and because of that, sales are going to be way down. Days on market, same story. Both single family homes and condominiums are at 18 days. That's 63% longer for single family homes, and that's 100% longer for condominiums. So percent of the list price received, single family homes, you can expect about 98.4%. Condominiums, 98.8%. During the pandemic 2020-2021, it was 102% for single family homes. So you are almost always going to have to offer over asking for a single family home. Same thing for a condominium. Now, it's okay to offer below asking. It's okay to maybe even lowball. People understand. Maybe you can find a motivated seller. Maybe you can get a really good deal in this market. But you're never going to know until you try and you submit an offer. If you don't submit an offer, you don't know what the seller's motivation level is. So I always recommend look at as many properties as you can, throw out as many offers as you can, see what sticks. You find the property that you like at the price you like, go for it. This is an amazing market to do something like that. New listings for single family homes down 19%, condominiums down 17%. So not as many listings coming on the market, but active inventory. Single family homes up 86%, condominiums up 20%. So not as many properties going on the market, but at the same time, because things are sitting longer, inventory is starting to grow, and for buyers, there's a lot more to choose from. Pending sales, single family homes down 46%, condominiums down 37%. Escrows, not as busy anymore, not a lot of transactions going on. Has to do with not as many listings going on the market and it taking a lot longer for buyers and sellers to reach an agreement. Total inventory in escrow down 49.9% for single family homes, down 43% for condominiums. A lot less transactions going on, but that doesn't necessarily translate into lower prices. Months of active remaining inventory for single family homes, we're at 2.2%. That's an increase of 120%. And so what that basically says is if we go on a current sales velocity, it would take us 2.2 months to sell out of our remaining inventory. For condominiums, that's 2.3% versus 1.7% versus last year, which is an increase of 35%. And so we're at about 2 months of remaining inventory for single family homes and for condominiums. It's still very much a seller's market. 6 months is the threshold of where it changes from a seller's market to a buyer's market, and we haven't been in buyer market territory since before the year 2000, and we don't anticipate that happening even with some sort of crash or anything like that. And so we're going to probably continue to see seller's market. It's not going to be as aggressive as it was in 2020 and 2021, and thank God, because that was like crazy. It was the wild, wild west. It wasn't fun to be a buyer in that market because you had to give an arm and a leg just to get a property. So now you can take your time, look around a little bit more, have a little bit of breathing room, but it's still very much a seller's market. And so if you're a seller with a property, you know, now's still a good time to sell. There's still buyers out there and there's not a lot to choose from. Inventory is still growing, but overall, there's still not a lot to choose from for buyers. So when it comes to real estate on Oahu, everyone's situation is different. Every market is different. Versus the mainland versus Hawaii, very different. But not only that, on Oahu itself, each neighborhood, each building, you know, there's micro neighborhoods, there's micro buildings. Everything is shifting and a lot of things are going on. So it's important to figure out what you're trying to achieve. And so reach out to me. I'd be happy to dive right into your situation and give you some research so that you can make an intelligent decision on what to do in today's market, because with change comes opportunity. And I'm actually very excited for this market. You should be too. There's gonna be a lot of opportunity on the horizon. So let's make some moves and let's grow your equity and your appreciation and build your real estate portfolio. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. Happy holidays, have a great Christmas, New Year's, all that stuff, and we'll see you in the new year. Take care, bye-bye.